So right after uploading my last video on Jackie Chan's latest movie, A Legend, another Jackie Chan movie had just released to Western audiences called Panda Plan. So I decided to watch this expecting another bad movie since his recent string of flops. But I'm actually quite pleased to say that Panda Plan is actually not too bad at all. Like, I'm actually kind of impressed. Not too good either, because the bar is extremely low, but overall, a fun and easy watch. So this one has Jackie playing a fictional version of himself who gets invited to adopt the world's most famous baby panda, while a gang tries to kidnap the panda. This is actually a pretty interesting concept that makes for some neat moments. This is similar to his other recent film from a couple years ago, Ride On, in which Jackie similarly plays a famous stuntman, and that movie is actually brilliant. Using the concept of Jackie Chan playing Jackie Chan, there are a few references to Jackie's career in this, such as the appearance of the Jackie Chan stunt team. There's also a meta joke that Jackie makes, possibly talking about how Jackie doesn't want to do action films anymore. I heard somewhere that this might be his last action movie in China, but I'm not sure how true that is. Shockingly, Panda Plan gives off the vibe of the 80s and 90s Jackie movies the most in this past decade. This seems like Jackie is actually having a lot of fun filming this too. His performance doesn't even feel phoned in at all. It is very clear that this movie's target audience is definitely children, as it leans very heavily into the humor, so much so that you can probably call this a comedy over an action movie. A lot of the humor doesn't really do it for me though, with stuff like fart jokes. Again, quite a bit of this humor does feel like old Jackie, but I wish they leaned more heavily into the slapstick vibes of those older films. With this in mind, the fights aren't really meant to be taken seriously at all, being played more for comedic effect rather than action spectacle. The fights are nothing really good, but watchable, I guess. But there is one exception. In the opening of the film, there is this fight with Jackie, which I guess is like from the movie which he's filming in universe, and this one is actually really solid. We see some stuff that we've never really seen Jackie do before, with his John Wick type fight before Jackie gets to add his own style while fighting these ninjas. This might be Jackie's best fight in recent years. As for the panda in Panda Plan, the CGI on this beast was quite iffy. There are some shots that did not look good at all, and you can really tell Jackie is just straight up holding nothing at times. I also wish that there was actually just more panda shenanigans. For a movie called Panda Plan, the panda wasn't really in it. It was only just used as the MacGuffin. Although there's a chance that the inclusion of more panda could have ruined the movie. This movie only runs at a little under 100 minutes, so it is quite an easy watch, but there was a huge chunk in the second act of the movie which was super boring, with nothing real of interest happening in the whole second half of the movie. Nothing ever quite reaches the heights of that opening fight, so if you really just want to watch this movie for the Jackie action, you're probably better off just watching that fight and that fight only. So overall, I'd give this a 5.5 out of 10. It's an okay outing for Jackie, especially in recent memory. If you want to watch this, you should be able to through WellGo USA.
You know what I was before I became the director? I was the vice director.